Good Tuesday, everyone. Just wanted to get on here and give you an update on our severe weather situation developing, our potential severe weather situation developing for the weekend, and give you the latest that we know right now. First of all, this is the weather map for Wednesday, the severe weather outlook, I should say. And you can see it's kind of bullseyed right there over what we call the Arklatex, where Arkansas, Louisiana, and Texas all come together. And it also includes southeast Oklahoma there in that threat as well. So that's well to our southwest and nothing for us to worry about for sure. By Thursday, that all moves east, but it doesn't move into our neck of the woods. It stays south of us down in Alabama. So they have a marginal risk, it looks like, for some severe weather on Thursday. Then for Friday, a new storm system starts developing in the southern plains and it'll begin to move northeastward. And this one is potent. It's going to be much more potent than the one that we see across the area tomorrow and Thursday. That Thursday system will bring us a few showers, but not looking for anything too problematic there at all. But Friday, we start seeing the threats arrive. So you see much of Middle Tennessee is in a bit of a risk. They exclude the Plateau from this particular outline. And that's because the bulk of the threat is going to be well to our west. You see across West Tennessee, eastern Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, northwest Mississippi. Now that will move east during the evening and overnight hours. I don't believe that will make it to us. So I don't think we have much of a threat to worry about for Friday night, but I will keep a very close eye on that. So, but as of Tuesday evening, looking at the latest data, I think that we'll see a pretty nasty squall line coming across West Tennessee and into Middle Tennessee during the night Friday. But as it gets closer to the plateau, it will encounter a much more stable environment. And so I just don't see it being able to pack much of a punch by the time it gets here. But I do think it'll bring us some rain in the overnight hours and some rumbles of thunder. And you all know I'll keep a very, 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 very close eye on that. But right now, I'm not too concerned. And there is certainly a legitimate reason why the Storm Prediction Center does not highlight our area in that Friday threat, at least not at this time. So we'll track that very closely though. Saturday's a different story. Saturday is when our threat does arrive. So throughout the afternoon, things will become unstable. Now, listen, there is a chance that Friday night stuff, if it lingers on into the morning hours of Saturday and we stay kind of rainy and cloudy through the first part of the day on Saturday, that's going to serve us quite well. We all know you don't want sunshine, not on a severe weather day. So we don't get any sunshine, no breaks in the clouds. We stay a lot more stable and we stay a lot safer. So hopefully that shower activity and thunderstorm activity Friday night into Saturday morning will help keep us more stable. So that's something to keep an eye on. This Saturday night ordeal also has the potential of it being a heavy rain, just a big heavy rain. I've seen that happen many times with these setups. If that front gets just up to us, there's a lot of fronts going to be moving around, and there's one in particular that if it gets up to us and just kind of sits still, then we'll just get rain, like 3 inches of rain. But we'll take it. We need the rain, and so we can handle some rain. There'll be some localized flooding and flash flooding, but nothing that we can't handle. If the front lifts farther north and puts us into a more warmer, unstable atmosphere, and then heaven forbid the sun pop out Saturday afternoon, we become much more unstable. Our threat gets much, much higher, much greater, and we have a greater risk for severe weather. So I say all this to tell you, yes, there is a chance that we get through this whole weekend without any severe weather. Heavy rain, gusty winds. Don't forget those winds. Yes, this is another wind system. Winds are going to be picking up on Friday, getting really gusty Friday night into Saturday. Saturday winds get really gusty, gusting over 45 miles per hour at times. You know the drill now, surely. Prepare for power outages. Secure those loose objects outside. If your loose objects didn't blow away in the last wind event, they're probably going to be okay in this one, but secure those loose objects. Move vehicles away from trees you think may snap or fall. But definitely prepare for power outages. I'm almost certain. And this is the interesting thing. So our severe weather risk is higher with this go around than it was with the last wind go around. So keep in mind, if you lose your power, how are you going to get your weather alerts? Make sure your phones are charged up. Make sure you've got batteries for everything. Make sure you got batteries for your weather radio. Make sure you've got your phone to where you can charge it up so you can, access me through my website, or through my blog posts that I make during these events. So, and Facebook posts and whatnot. So, make sure that you have ways of getting information even when there's no electricity. And I have some suggestions on my website of things you can buy on the severe weather tab. So you can look at that and see what I have and get those ordered now so that they get here before Saturday. That's why I do these posts, is to get you ready days in advance so you can get what you need to get. Go get the batteries. Make sure you got a weather radio. Make sure you've got your backup power supplies, your little portable battery packs. I love my portable battery pack. I thought I had one. Thought I had it laying around here, but it's just a little rectangular. Again, I've got a link to that stuff. But anyway, so could just get heavy rain, but we could also get some pretty rough storms. So lots to track. So Premier Generators bringing us our threat graphic, and I did increase the thunderstorm wind threat, and I did increase the flooding threat, especially for localized flooding. If we get 2-3 inches of rain, like it looks like we're going to get, I'm not overly concerned about the hail threat. I am concerned about the tornado threat if it's not so much a heavy rain event and it evolves more into a severe weather threat if that front, for instance, makes its way farther north. March, gotta love it, right? Severe weather season's March, April, May, but I think we're going to get a lot of that in March, and maybe that means we'll get it all out of the way and have a beautiful April and May. You never know. Main threat time frame 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Wouldn't have it any other way, would you? Heaven forbid the storms come through during the day. But that's actually could be better because we don't want them to come in the heat of the day. Maybe coming a little later at night will help us be a little bit more stable and keep us a little bit safer. So nothing to panic about, just something to track and keep up with. Be aware, be prepared, and that'll keep you from being nearly as scared. Know your severe weather drill, et cetera, et cetera. And again, I've got links. I'll share those on the website, and you can check those out. So y'all stay safe. Have a good evening. Keep it right here, Meteorologist Mark.